Hey guys, Vic here again with Smarter Wagers. Make sure to subscribe to the channel and hit that bell button to be notified as soon as our latest picks come out. Now let's get into it. The Philadelphia Phillies and the Washington Nationals continue their series after the former bested the Royals and the latter swept the Reds. Nationals hitters C.J. Abrams and Lane Thomas started strong against the Reds with solo home runs. Pitcher Jake Irvin gave away 3 runs in 4.1 innings. However, Josiah Gray, with a 7.9 record and a 3.54 ERA, shines on the road, maintaining a 2.52 ERA. Recently, his walk rate has been a concern. Despite a top 10 batting average, the Nationals have struggled to convert hits to runs. The Phillies rebounded against the Royals, outscoring them 17-10. Kyle Schwarber's 3-for-4 performance was bolstered by home runs from Bryson Stott and Nick Castellanos. Zach Wheeler, with an 8.5 season record and a 3.71 ERA, has shown control, especially in night games. The Phillies' offense boasts a top 10 league batting average but faces conversion challenges. Zach Wheeler's form, coupled with Josiah Gray's occasional nighttime inconsistencies, suggests a Phillies edge. My recommendation is to bet Philadelphia at -1.5. Next up, we have the Twins and Tigers. The Detroit Tigers are set to host the Minnesota Twins, marking the second game of their 4-game series on Tuesday. Recently, Detroit's performance has been lackluster, losing 9 of the last 12 matches. In contrast, the Twins, leading the American League Central Division, boast a streak with 5 consecutive wins. Their recent victory over the Tigers, 9-3, featured standout performances from Carlos Correa, Ryan Jeffers, and pitcher Pablo Lopez. Looking forward, the Twins have entrusted the mound to Sonny Gray, who carries a season record of 5 wins and 4 losses with a commendable ERA, particularly against American League Central teams. However, it's worth noting that the Twins' record drops to 4 wins and 7 losses when Gray starts away games. Offensively, the team's batting average places them lower in the league, especially during road games and against the Tigers. On the home side, the Tigers have placed their bets on left-handed pitcher Eduardo Rodriguez for the forthcoming game. With a 7 wins and 5 losses season record and a promising ERA against the American League Central, he's yet to pitch against the Twins this year. The Tigers hold an even 4 wins and 4 losses record against the Twins, with their batting average slightly better at home. Given the Twins' unimpressive record on the road when Gray starts and the Tigers' enhanced performance at home, it leans in favor of Detroit. My advice is to bet on the Tigers to cover. And finally, we have the Marlins and Reds on Tuesday evening. The Miami Marlins will clash with the Cincinnati Reds in the second of their 3-game set at Great American Ballpark. Braxton Garrett will be the starting pitcher for the Marlins, while the Reds have picked Luke Weaver for the mound. Cincinnati is favored for this home match. For the Marlins, Braxton Garrett is the chosen pitcher. In his recent performance against the Phillies, Garrett didn't secure a win or loss, allowing 3 runs from 6 hits in just over 5 innings. He showed signs of fatigue, especially in the last part of the game, which may be due to the demands of his first full year in the major leagues. This year, his ERA stands at 4.14, and he's navigating a whip of 1.20. However, the Marlins' recent performance has been less than stellar, with 7 losses in their last 10 games, positioning them 3rd in the National League East. Luke Weaver will be on the mound for the Reds. In his latest performance against the Cubs, he had a challenging game, surrendering 4 runs from both hits and walks in just 3 innings. Walks, in particular, played a major role in undermining his game. Despite a commendable performance against the Dodgers previously, Weaver's recent stats have been disappointing, reflecting in his current season ERA of 6.98. With potential returns from injured players, Weaver's position might be at risk. Taking everything into account, both teams have been struggling recently. Despite the challenges, the Reds, with their home advantage and the Marlins' recent slip in form, seem to be in a slightly better position for this encounter. The recommended bet would be to take the Cincinnati Reds money line. All right, well, those are the picks for today. Good luck out there, and remember to hit that subscribe and bell button.